Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is Qamarina Aqilah binti Shaharuddin, and this video is a commentary video on Social Deviance, which is for SOC 3533. So before I begin, I will tell you the definition of social deviance. Social deviance is the failure to act accordingly to social norms or behavior that is set by society. So I have three examples to emphasize social deviance. One of the examples would be the coronavirus challenge that can be found. The article can be found in Daily Mail UK. So basically, coronavirus challenge is it's a challenge that is made by an infamous YouTuber that went around filming himself, licking public places like subway railings, shop shelves, and even toilet bowls. So as you can see here, that the coronavirus challenge's purpose is to perhaps scare the public, because people are cleaning their hands really badly right now, because coronavirus is obviously spread by fluids. So from here we can see that the social deviance theory is Merton's theory, destructive behavior. Now, destructive behavior is basically when someone uh, went against society or the social behaviors or norms of the society for destructive reasons. And as you can see here, that there is no good purpose of the person creating the coronavirus, so it is obvious that this person went against the social norms or the social behavior of the society, mainly because he has a destructive purpose. So from the YouTuber's perspective, we can see that he is mainly doing it for pleasure, instant gratification, no accountability, extreme emotional or rational decisions, and it's very self-centered or people-centered. But from here, we can see that he is very self-centered. Next, for the second example, would be the article that can be found in Al Jazeera. It is about Indian police using force against coronavirus lockdown offenders. This is basically about since India is on a 21-day lockdown, nobody is allowed to go out of their homes, similar to Malaysia. So when there are offenders of this lockdown, the police is using violent force towards these offenders. For example, they tell them to they force them to push-ups, and they even force them to walk home to their home village, since transport services were at that time or currently down. So from here, we can see that the theory that can be related to this problem is Merton's theory, which is the same with the coronavirus challenges theory, except that instead of it being a destructive behavior, I believe that this is the constructive behavior. I think so, because the Indian police did so mainly because they probably want the public to learn that they should stay home, and that this problem is very serious. It is a way to also warn that this is what you will get if you leave your homes to and go against the 21-day lockdown. So according to Merton's theory, when someone does a constructive behavior of social deviance, the person committing the social deviance are more to progress, has high accountability, and is willing to sacrifice anything. Principle centered, delayed gratification, and balance between emotional and rational behavior. So as you can see here, this is fitting. Like, yes, it is violent and aggressive based on our own perspective, but if we see it from the police's perspective, it can see that we can actually make a reason that they were doing this for the sake of the society. They don't want the spread of the coronavirus to go more and more, and that this problem is very serious, and the lockdown should be also taken seriously. As for the last problem, this is based on the hate speeches towards Chinese that is all over Twitter. This can be found in the Star, and basically this news is about how many people worldwide are spreading hate towards the Chinese and China since the coronavirus pandemic has been originated from them. 900% of uptick in hate speech towards China and Chinese people, and they have also spread a lot of, how do you say this, a lot of racial trends like Kung flu or Chinese virus or communist virus. The internet traffic to these prominent hate websites have increased to 200%, which have emphasized how serious this hate speech is. So from here, I would like to relate this problem to Zimbargo's theory, which is the 7 social processes that grease the slippery slope of evil. There are 7 of them, but for this problem, of course, I will only use one, which is called the dehumanization of others. So obviously, as you can see from this problem, that a lot of people are hating on these people, even though that it is not really their fault. And why I call this a social deviance, it's because we obviously expect each other to be nice to each other. We obviously expect that people should be kind and rational instead of sending hate towards people who might not have anything to do with it at all. Because even Chinese people themselves have been killed because of the virus, so there is no need to blame the virus on anyone. Besides, there is a lot of chances that this virus is originated from no, ignore that. Anyways, I think it is related to the dehumanization of others is because it is obvious due to all the hate speeches that is sent towards China and Chinese people. So that is all for this video. Thank you.